Hi YouTube, and thanks for tuning in with me, Emma, today at Mineralize. This video is going to show you how I do my makeup in the morning. It's a plain, simple look if you have to have a natural look. It's great if you work in the office or in a corporate environment. Firstly, I'm going to start off with MAC Tinted Moisturiser. It's in shade Deep Dark. If you're NC45 or NC50, I recommend this. If you're anything over NC50, I think this is actually going to be too light for your skin complexion. The way I apply the MAC Tinted Moisturiser is like any other normal moisturiser, as it is, only it's got a tint in it, which adds a bit of colour if you want to even out your skin tone. I've applied the MAC Tinted Moisturiser in the 5-spot method, so some on my forehead, my nose, my chin and my cheeks. So you rub it in a circular motion. Always remember to do this with clean hands. That's essential, because if your hands aren't clean, you could get bacteria into your skin, and that can cause spots. I've also got a bit more on my hand, and just apply anywhere you feel hasn't been covered. I'm looking over here because here's my mirror. It's kind of hard to do it straight into the camera. I actually like MAC Tinted Moisturiser as it smooths out my skin tone, and foundation doesn't actually work for my skin tone because I don't really have many spots or anything to cover up. So when I do actually use foundation, it ends up looking cakey on my skin. I've tried many different foundations, but I always come back to MAC Tinted Moisturiser. As I had a rough night last night, I'm also going to put a bit of concealer under my eyes. Once again, I'm going to put a bit on my hand, as you can see, and I'm going to apply with my hands. Once again, make sure your hands are clean. Just dot it under your eyes and just gently tap it in. Once that's all tapped in, you can use the concealer anywhere else. So if you've got any spots that you want to cover up, I've got one on my forehead, so I'm just going to lightly tap it in. This is a light concealer. It's not quite as heavy as some of the other ones. It's just great if you want to hide a few blemishes or a few flaws. If you've got acne, I don't recommend this one because it's a lightweight one. Proceeding on, my next step will be to apply the MAC Mineralized Skinfinish. This is in Netural. The makeup artist at the MAC counter did tell me to put the blusher on first, but I always put the MAC Mineralize on first, as this makes me seem quite pale. So then after, I put on the blusher, and that adds a bit of colour into my skin. You should do whatever works best for you. This is just how I apply my makeup personally. So I've got my brush, just going to dab it in, and this sets the tinted moisturiser. Because what I found before I use this is if I put it on my face and then I use my mobile phone, I'd end up with tinted moisturiser on my phone. But if I use this, it sets the makeup in place. So once I've applied my Skinfinish, and it's the mineralised one, I go on and I use my MAC blusher. The MAC blusher which I'm using today is Loveley. The makeup artist at the counter recommended this to me. She said it goes well with my skin tone. So if you are NC45, I recommend that you try this one, as I do really like it. So I'm just going to use my brush to apply my blusher. Just dab it in, and then apply to the cheekbones. As you can see, it gives a nice natural glow to the skin. And then I just apply it all over my face like a bronzer. So that is my foundation. Well, that is my tinted moisturiser, my Skinfinish Netural, and my blusher applied. Now I'm going to move on to my eyes. If I wasn't going to work, I'd probably do some eyeshadow, some gold or black. But as I'm going to work, I'm just going to keep it nice and neutral. I'm going to basically be using some eyeliner. So just put that into your waterline. My pencil actually needs sharpening as it's not that sharp. Once your eyeliner is applied, go ahead and apply some liquid eyeliner to your top lid. And then move on to the next eye. If you make any mistakes with the eyeliner like I just did, you can simply go back with a cotton bud and just wipe over the eyelid. Next I'm going to apply my mascara. The mascara I'm using today, I can't actually pronounce it, but it's Bordeaux Volume Glamour Ultra Care. You can use any mascara, whatever mascara works for you. I apply some onto the top of the lash first, and then go ahead and apply to the bottom lash too. This is my actually first makeup tutorial on YouTube, so I think I'm doing quite well. It is quite tricky applying the makeup whilst looking at the camera, so please bear with me. And then I'm just going to finish up with some MAC Cream Sheen Glass. I absolutely love this lip gloss. It is quite expensive at about £13, but I absolutely love the colour. The colour I'm using today is Loud and Lovely. And that's my makeup complete. As you can see, it does make a huge difference, but it is a natural, simplistic look. I don't look as tired as I was looking about 5 minutes ago. I'm also going to do a tutorial today on my hair, so stay tuned for that. That will be in another video. I hope you like this makeup tutorial. If you liked it, please click the subscribe button at the top of my head. Thanks a lot. Thank you.